What's up team? Today I'm going to show you exactly how to make this design similar to Balenciaga for your clothing brand. I've seen little clothing brands here and there do this sort of style, and I wanted to show you guys how to implement it within your collection for this fall. So let's go ahead and get locked in. You can make this in Photoshop, and you can also make this in Procreate. It's basically the same. Basically, you just want to start with a new file, and this can be really any size, but just to be safe, I like to work in very large formats, 3000 width and like 2500 height. Next, you want to go in with the brush. Now, these are from the brand Wave and Water, and you can go ahead and grab these. And I usually use sample brush 37.1 a lot. And then you just basically just to start sketching out what you want on the brand. So we're making a bunch of different logos, and we're trying to basically make this very messy look right here. So something like this, and then we'll go with something smaller, something like this. And you can see them, like, don't take yourself too serious. I think like the whole design is here, and then the rest of it is just blown up sketches. So just adding things in, and make sure you're doing a variety of different font styles. Don't make it all the same because it'll look very plain. This took up a lot of space up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the lasso selection tool, and I'm just gonna go ahead and resize this so I have more room. Something like this. I don't like that. Something like this. That looks horrible. And you can always like trace things as well. Like if you want to trace something or make something like this. Now, doing the sketches is the easy part. It's now time to bring it all together and make it into a pattern. First, I'm going to start by taking a screenshot of this and then opening our Illustrator file. I'm just going to simply import our screenshot, and then I'm going to go up to Window Image Trace, and I'm going to put it on Preview, and then I'm going to up the paths by a lot, and then noise, I'm going to drop it down so we have all the little detail within our sketches. And then I'm going to play with this threshold a bit, something like this. I'm going to press Ignore Color, and then Object, Expand. And now we have a vectorized sketch of our design. From here, I'm going to go ahead and ungroup everything. And then I'm going to select everything and go to pattern, make pattern. And now we have a pattern of our design, but we can go ahead and start moving this around a bit so it fills the whole realm and makes it continuous. And this is where you go in and add any other logos that you have. Like if you have any other brand related motifs, go ahead and introduce those as well. Basically, you're trying to create a continuous pattern, and you can see it here coming all together and making a pattern. That's what we want basically. Perfect. And then once you're happy with your placement, just press done. And now let's go find the Patreon tech pack, because I love the Patreon tech pack. Let's put this on the hoodie that we were meant to put it on originally. So just go ahead and select these and then drop them into your Illustrator file. And now to make a continuous pattern design or fill, the first thing I like to do is just make a duplicate of whatever I'm going to fill. So these two, I'm going to go ahead and just make a duplicate of them. And then I'll go in with the live paint and just fill it in with like solid black. Make sure every little nook and cranny is filled in, because basically we're going to just turn this into a color layer for us. And then let's go to Object, expand that and make it into one shape like so. Fill that in with black, and then we can go ahead and clip our design onto that. But we're going to want to go ahead and resize our design or our pattern. Perfect. Something like this is what we want. And then we'll just repeat those exact steps for the back as well. And then basically you can make your garment any color now. So on the original one that you didn't make a duplicate of, just go ahead and fill this with any color. I want this to be like a burnt, and I've been using orange a lot in this project. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil tool. This time on my settings for the pencil tool accuracy, I'm going to drop it all the way down to the second point. And then I want to just create like chaos in this general area right here. And then I'm going to fill it in with black. And now do the same for these areas as well. And now for these ones that we just made, we're going to go to Effect, Blur, and then add a little bit of a Gaussian blur. Something like up to here. And one, you could either drop the opacity down, like so, like this, or you could grab a darker color of your garment. So we have a mustard yellow. We just want to get a deeper mustard, like almost a brown maybe, something like this. And then we drop down this opacity. And let's group that. And you remember this that we made? We're going to go ahead and duplicate this. But this time for the fill, we're just going to make it like a white or something like that. And the opacity is bring it all the way up. And let's bring it to the front. And let's grab our distressing that we just made. And then we'll turn this into a clipping mask. And now you have distressing in those select areas. We can go ahead and grab our design and then place it on top again, like this. And then we could just do the exact same steps we did for that to the back. Effect, blur, Gaussian blur, filter, apply Gaussian blur, same exact color, group it all, duplicate this, make this into a different color, up the opacity, arrange, bring it to the front, align it, and then make a clipping mask. And then simply we'll just grab this and put it on top as well. Arrange, bring to front. Now I also want to make a crest design, but I don't really want to do that because we have a bunch of logos that we did in the previous designs. I think one of those would suffice. This one even that we made originally in this project would be perfect for this. Like that little design at the front, something like this. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a rectangular, just a rectangle, fill it in with white, and then use my direct selection to select those 2 points and turn it into some drawstrings. That's how you make drawstrings for your design. And essentially, that is a really quick video, but that's how you make that design like Balenciaga. All you have to do now is apply it to your sweats and you're finished. How to design like Balenciaga. Hope you enjoyed that quick video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Peace.